Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. We're starting the vlog off by going to dinner at Shuckers. We have to wait for a table. Okay, boo, we want a model outfit of the day?
No.
Outfit of the day?
Outfit of a hot, long day.
Actually, we were both a little tired. Kenton was just finished with work, and I had had a doctor's appointment earlier, so I had my follow-up, and it went okay. I got another prescription. I won't go into that. But anyway, we are here to have a good time. So while waiting for a table, we come across this business here, and I'm trying to figure out, is this a weight loss clinic? What kind of business is this? You know, it's promoting weight loss, but it doesn't look like a gym, because I was thinking, you know, maybe I should join a gym or something. Anyway, I don't know. There's also an Italian restaurant. There's a bunch of restaurants, but a lot of people were indoors because, as you can see, there was a big storm earlier and it had just stopped raining. So yeah, most people were indoors. It's been raining a lot here in North Carolina, a lot. It's actually raining right now as I'm editing this video. You know, goofy little me, goofy me. I know how to embarrass Kenton outside because he's like cringing. But hey, I don't care.
Hey, we've been called. Hi.
How are you? Yeah,
Good.
This is pineapple. So that's like pasta.
Yeah, angel hair pasta.
I got the steak, shrimp, and grits. Wow. Moment of truth. Oh, that's the coconut? You sure?
Oh, that's the
No,
coconut.
yeah, this is the coconut. Right, that's the coconut. Yeah. I gotta say, that key lime cheesecake was pretty darn good. So we are in Target, one of our favorite places to go, or one of my favorite places. Here's the Joanna Gaines collection over here. Not a lot, not as much as it used to be, at least not in this Target. But I'm also drawn to this section. Look at this. This has got like some very ethnic, cool vibes, bohemian / ethnic, African, whatever you want to call it. But look at these. These I thought was a vase, but it's actually a candle, and it actually smells really good. I like this with this little face. It's got a lot of personality. If you smell it, it's lemon, verbena, and geranium, but it smells really good. Mommy, mother, it actually reminds me of you. Not the look of the candle, but the smell. For some reason, the scent. It's kind of cool. It smells nice. And I really like this cushion. Like, I really would buy this cushion if I really could. I think they're $20. It might be on sale, not sure, but it's super nice. I like the colors. I think this would go well in on my sofa. And the tassels and the beaded work, and even these ones. Look at this. What do you think? Yeah, man, Target's where it's at, but you should see the rest of the Target. It's like messy because I think they have some back to school sales. So we're in the grown-up section, but all the areas where college kids go, totally tore up. People have been like shopping, getting ready to go back to school, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of early for back to school. but I think they had like a giant sale. Back to Joanna Gaines' Hearth and Hand again. What's that? Remember to flush.
Joanna Gaines.
If I gotta remind you to flush, you are not welcome to my house. Look at these giant trays. Look at these giant trays, boo. This is a huge. And then these are like to make your house smell good. Room spray, yep. I love them. I love them. And then if you're like super bougie, I don't know why I haven't got one of these. I don't like this color, but this is for spraying your indoor plants because you just can't use a regular container. You got to use one of these spritzers. Except I don't like the color. I like the ones I've seen that are made out of glass. Those are really pretty. You just kind of mist your plants, mist the leaves. Oh, more ice cubes. These are some long ones.
The long ones, yeah.
I was about to say, this is what happens when you become a older parent. Instead of clubbing on the weekend, or I don't know what young people do on their downtime, we come to Target and we look at ice cube trays. How do you feel about that, Kenton?
I feel sad.
You feel sad? We should be doing something a little bit more exciting, right? You know what? I've seen these ice cubes used too. These are pretty cool, to be honest. And since I've been collecting ice cubes, why not? Bye, Target. Till we see you again soon. Americans, we're such consumers. Actually, we didn't buy too much. No. Something small. I might share it in this vlog. I don't know. You'll probably think it's silly. So maybe.
Happy 4th, everybody. Wow, this looks good. Very summery, very festive, very light, and yet very delicious looking. Looks good, Mom. Got crab cakes, lobster cakes, some corn, salad with asparagus. And your classic citronella to keep the bugs away.
So if you've been watching us for a while, you know that Bashir moved into a mountain home in New York State. So he has a large property and he was tired of getting someone to cut his grass. So he decided to invest in a riding lawnmower. You saw that last time, and that's the one that got delivered. Apparently there was a mix-up. He spent like over $5,000 on this machine. Crazy, right? And they sent the wrong one. So you'll see what happened afterwards. Yeah, they did rectify the problem. And yeah, you'll see.
What's going on? Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
How you doing? Oh.
Alright, let's do right one this time.
Okay.
Promise.
All right.
I'm picking up another. You have.
Yeah.
Just all the books and keys and whatever you got.
Oh yeah, I'll bring that.
You have keys for it.
Yeah. Oh.
That's your receipt.
The company, so they resent me another mower, and as you can see, the first one apparently wasn't mine. So here's the book as you gave it to me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Your new book with your mower. Where's the other one? I gotta grab that
Here,
one.
come. It's better you drive it because I've been trying, bro. The way you came down looking like a pro, I still.
know. They're hard to
Because
get used to.
you know, my mental is used to a steering wheel, and this is anything but.
Yeah.
I'm just taking the other one now. Watch how he pulls out like a pro.
everything. With your bagger, right here is the release.
Oh, this one's got weights on it.
That's from testing. They should have cleaned that. I'm so sorry. But when you're done, slide it out, dump it wherever.
Oh, cool.
Put that right back in.
Nice. All right.
And then it literally is like the trunk of a car. Close it,
Copy.
go down, pop it open.
All right.
There you go. It should turn on when, once you pull the PTO, blades start.
Oh shit, this is something different.
It's a little bit different.
Oh shit.
Short it. So it's all in your book. I'm pretty sure once you take that off, it's gonna either putting it here is gonna start getting putting it into there, or having it up here is gonna start getting it up into there.
Okay.
So it's just figure it out which one.
Right,
Yeah.
but that is to activate this this entire thing.
Yeah, and if you want to take it off, you just pop this out.
But it shouldn't activate if the blades are down.
Yeah, so.
Once you got it going,
once you have the blades on, it's gonna start sucking up.
Okay.
So it's already set. Once you start mowing, it should go.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'll leave you the key in there. I'll leave you that.
Oh, thank you.
It's all there for your feminine problems. Please call us again.
Gotcha.
All right, I hope it's all good for you this time.
All right. Thank you, boss. All right. So this is supposed to be the guy that I'm supposed to get, and it comes with counterweights this time. Let's see. Ah, Beaver, this is crazy. This is crazy. All this fuss.
It's been raining really heavy. Really heavy. Just stopped. It's not as hot right now, but humid. Just humid. At least the plants got drenched. Look at them. Drenched. I'm surprised my lens hasn't fogged up completely with how humid it is. there, or you could add a little bit of Greek yogurt. I like the little tangy flavor, sour tangy flavor that Greek yogurt gives to the sweet mango. Yes, it's a little bit more fattening though, but it's so good and filling. This could actually be a meal replacement if you want. It's such a mess. So recently, Kenton and I went back to World Market. We really should stop going there. They need to ban me from World Market. But anyway, I picked up a little something, just one item this last time. And it's so cute. Wait till you see it. It's so me. It's so me. And so cute. Just watch. Just look. Ah! What do you think? It's a mug and it's a stack of donuts, frosted donuts. So instead of eating donuts, you can buy things that look like donuts or dessert. I love the sprinkles at the rim. So again, instead of eating dessert, you can buy items that look like dessert and you still get that same pleasurable feeling. At least I do when I look at it. It makes me happy. I also got these tongues for picking up like tea bags or ice cubes or cookies or anything. So this was Friday, and typically on Friday I prefer fish, but since we had seafood yesterday and the kids can't really do seafood, I figured let's do liver. It's really quick and easy and delicious. At least we think so. As you can see, it was rock solid. It's frozen. And you can defrost it if you want to. I mean, yeah, usually you want to defrost it and season it, but I'm not even going to do all that. You'll see. I'm just going to season it and, you know, make sure it is brown and yeah, just watch. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking that does not look appetizing. And you would be right. But we're not done yet. We just started. The liver is thawed out and we're going to get it nice and brown, very seasoned, because you know we don't like bland food. And liver can be quite bland if you don't do it right. I like to cook liver until it's nice and browned and seasoned, and you could actually eat it like this. But now we're going to turn it into a stew. So here's my onions, peppers, and tomatoes. Add a little water, add a little ketchup, and we're going to let this cook down. Smells so good already. Grits are done. Do you usually put cheese in your grits, or do you put sugar? I don't know. I like it with a little bit of cheese, but because Miriam's skin with her eczema doesn't tolerate dairy well, or too much dairy, it exacerbates her eczema, so I'm not putting any cheese in it until I share out hers. Nice and creamy. have garlic powder in here and a little seasoning. You can sprinkle it with scallions if you have any, and of course some butter. Okay, our liver should be done. Let's pull it back over here. Ooh, nice. You see that color? You see that color? That's what you call a good stew. Right, it's cooked down and it's got a good color. So this is done. But for a little extraness, we're gonna add some excess onions because, you know, it's liver and onions, so we gotta have a little bit more onion. What I like to do is I take my sliced or julienned onions, you see, and I just put them right when this is done, right over. So this is raw onions, and you know onions cook fast. So I just put it all over it, and then we add a little bit of sweet chili sauce because I like when the liver is not just savory, but it has a little bit of sweetness to it. I don't know, that's just me. And it turns out really good. So we want this to still have a little crispiness to it. I'll let it simmer for like 2 minutes and then turn it off. All right, I think I'm gonna turn it off. Should be good. Should be good. Yeah, but you can clearly see the onions. Nice. I don't know, you know, liver is one of those things not everyone likes, but I love it. Comment below if you like onions. I mean, not onions, if you like liver. Because yeah, liver is not for everyone, but we like it in this house. You know what I love about grits is that it will stay hot. Like you can leave it on the stove on really low flame, low flame, and it will stay super hot. Or even if you turn it off, you just know it's gonna stay hot on that stove. Alrighty. Put some plantain, and of course you're thinking, how come she don't have no greens? Where's her vegetables? This look like carbs. And you would be right. That's why we've left room for some vegetables or some greens on the plate. See all those onions? Yum! Make sure you get gravy. My mother would be like, I need more gravy. I don't like my food dry. You eat this, your belly's gonna be full. Full, 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 full. What does he have to pick up?
These are the cards. So we'll be here from Saturday on Sunday. So that's after it's like we were near us in Israel. And
So let's see what Kareem's cooking. He didn't want me to look, but I'm sure it looks good. Okay, okay. Got some sausage, got some tofu, got some broccoli, all kinds of stuff, and eggs. There's a whole mix-up going on. I'm sure it's pretty hot out there. What is Mr. Man up to? What's Mr. Man up to, boo-boo?
Trying to make sure.
Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah, so the plant doesn't burn. So I was just trying to give it more water.
Yeah.
Because this is a little more delicate, so it's coming back. See, I had, you know, it'll burn if it's too much in the direct.
So what's the plan?
What?
We're going out.
Well, you're the one that makes the plans. You're asking me.
We're going out. Oh yeah, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
See how easily we're distracted.
Yeah, like squirrels.
Like squirrels. Yeah, the flowers
Is that
opened
beautiful?
up. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Look at that.
Really
Go
pretty.
around,
Yeah, pretty. Pretty red hibiscus. I almost prefer the traditional hibiscus to the yellow ones, but
Oh, really?
they're both pretty.
This is supposed to be a multicolored bloom,
Mm-hmm.
but so far it's just only the reds are coming out.
Ooh, this is what I look like. Not good. I want to go put on makeup to go out on the street, but it's so hot that I don't feel like it. Maybe if I just put sunshades and then you won't really see my eyes. But I always feel cuter with makeup. So, I don't know. In the end, I decided to put on a little bit of makeup. You know, one of those 5-minute quick makeup jobs. So we're pretty excited. Our son Khalid's coming home next weekend, right?
Yeah,
next weekend. Just for a day, because we haven't seen him in a while. But yeah, as you know, he turned down this AC. He has finished taking the MCAT for medical school, and he is currently applying, or actually he's already applied to a bunch of medical schools, and now he's getting back the secondary application. So each school will send you another application to fill out some essay questions and specific, you know, supplemental questions that they ask. So that's pretty exciting. So yeah, we're praying for him. Well, I mean, I know he's gonna go to medical school. I just know he's gonna go to medical school. That's not the question. He's worked really hard and he's done everything he has needed to do, and he's really grown and matured since he's been away from home. I guess the issue now is, where will he go? That we don't know. We don't know where he'll go. Right, Boo?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, well, you know, at a certain point it's in God's hands, and as we operate by faith, but hopefully where he goes is the right place for him. So it's also part of it is, you know, I know he has an interest in delivering care to needed populations and stuff, primary care. So we'll see, you know. He also has interest in infectious diseases as well. So, yeah. So honestly, you know, again, it changes, but the good point is that he's chosen good schools to begin with.
Right. You want to tell him where he's applied?
He's applied to Samoa and the medical school of Grenada. And,
hey, someone from Grenada might be watching. Don't insult them.
I'm not insulting Grenada. I'm just talking about the school in Grenada.
Exactly.
The school is not.
No, he's not applying to. I don't want to say he's not applying to any Caribbean schools. He's gone to school in America. He's American, and in the ideal world, to be a doctor in America, you should probably go to medical school in America. It's not unheard of for doctors to go to school in the Caribbean, but it's usually preferable for you to go to school, med school in the United States, if you are from here, right? So anyway, no, he has applied to MUSC, which is where I went to medical school, which is in Charleston. But you know, if he goes there, if he doesn't go there, totally fine with us, whatever he wants to do. Of course, he has applied to UNC Chapel Hill, because that's where he went for undergrad, and he actually I think feels like he would prefer to be in North Carolina, right?
Yeah,
he feels like he would like to come back and serve and educate further in North Carolina. I don't even know if that's a word, educate.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, serve the population,
right.
And I think he has a deep interest. So that's why 3 of the schools are in North Carolina,
right.
UNC Chapel Hill, Wake Forest,
right.
ECU. But then he also has applied to Harvard,
right,
and to
right.
Howard,
right.
Yeah, so
right. So y'all, we never know. The boy could end up in Harvard too. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know. We never know. We'll see. But we're praying for him, and whatever he does, I'm sure he will do it well, because he's very driven, he's very studious, and
Yeah, and he has his mother's smarts, so he'll be good. He'll be good.
His goofy mother's smarts.
Yeah.
You know, by now, sometimes I wonder if they're like, how did she become a doctor? As goofy as I am.
You're goofy, but you're smart. So. and you have the right temperament too. See, the thing is not about smarts.
Right.
To be a good clinician, it's about clinical skills. See, that's the piece that always gets looked over.
Right.
And I think that the good schools, they don't look that over, because in the end, when they look for candidates, they're not just looking for book smarts, which is what some people seem to miss. They think, oh, I got
they
good
just
scores,
think if I took a good test,
I got a good test, and then they go like, well, how come I didn't get picked? It's because when they interview you and stuff, part of it is they're thinking, is this the kind of person I want to take care of me or someone I love? That's one of the unsaid questions in it. And for those of you who have loved ones, or you have family members who are thinking of medical school, that's really one of the cutting things. Is this kind of person the person that's going to take care of someone, as you've already seen what we talked about in healthcare?
Right.
Do they meet that standard?
Sometimes bad doctors do slip by, or something happens during their journey where they just lost the passion, or they lost sight of their purpose. Which is service.
It's really, that's the heart of it. It really is. Versus if you're going in for money, or if you're going in, hey,
I mean, you should want to make money, of course. You want to
make a living.
You've got to make a living, but it cannot be
the sole purpose. Right,
the primary or sole or main focus, because there are other ways to make money.
Right.
Less painful and less dangerous to other people.
Exactly. And the exposure to yourself. I mean, malpractice, anything like that.
Right.
And to do it right, you got to put in the work. So there's a lot of different reasons. So, but if that's big money, go corporate. Go into law. But I mean, even with law, it's also tough to make money too, depending upon what you're trying to do. So it's like with anything, you gotta just be authentic and with yourself.
What would you advise parents? I once got a question about how do you raise a doctor? Like she has a daughter and she wants her daughter to become a doctor. How do you raise a doctor?
See, this is the thing. Being a parent, again, it's fraught with a lot of different things. We guide our kids and our children and whatever. But to raise a doctor, again, first of all, the first thing you have to do is that you got to match the proclivity or the interest of the child to that particular profession. That's step one. So when you say raise, I mean, you can sit them and have them watch St. Elsewhere and TV shows and stuff, and it looks cool and interesting, but that's
not real life.
That's not real life. The real thing is first thing is that you have to see if that they have a proclivity towards that, meaning that they like science. So the best thing is, if you want to raise a child in general towards any type of healthcare profession, first things first is that expose them to the sciences. That's one thing. See if there's an interest in there. See if there's an interest. Second thing is that to see if there's an interest in the child, especially at an age, especially where around 8 to 12, you can see the personality. Is this child's personality the type that where they're comfortable interfacing with adults, or with people in general?
Even though it can evolve and change.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is that you seek a baseline. You have to understand. That's what I'm trying to say, is that you have to understand your child. If they're shy, then you focus on working with them in a way to make them comfortable with people. So, but again, it's one of those things, because it's also about not only just the hard skills, which is the technical science,
I would
but
go
it's also
in general to say you need to raise a curious child.
Exactly.
You need to, that's what I would, even before you think about whether they're interested in science or not. Honestly, I feel like you just have to be able to raise a child that is curious and allowed to explore and allowed to experience the world as much as possible, meaning, like I've said before, museums, bookstores, trips. Do as much as possible to expose that child to a lot of different things and allow them to ask questions. So you want a child that's not just sitting in front of the television being spoon-fed, or when they ask a question you shut them down and you say, just do it because I told you so. You know, that kind of parenting. You have to allow the child to be expressive and want to explore the world around them. And you want to raise a good person. I think it starts off with, you want a good person. If that child is incredibly spoiled or self-centered, that's not going to make a good doctor, you know, regardless. So you want to start with at least a good foundation.
Value sets. See, so that's why I say, so when you say a question like, how do I raise a doctor? You really got to, again, it goes back to the basics. It's like, first of all, what do you think is a doctor? Because you got to also challenge yourself, because sometimes if you think it's just that, it's just purely just knowledge, then that's, like you say, that's a shorting, because it's the other things too, is the value set, it's also the interests, and it's problem solving, work ethic,
delayed gratification.
These are what they call, you know, again, these are the things what they call soft skills, because in many ways you don't learn those things per se out of school. Hard work and stuff, but that's really what you bring to it, you know. So those are the things that you endow into your child, is in the home environment, is, you know, doing chores, helping each other, you know, taking care. If you have siblings, they take care of their siblings. Responsibility at an early age. Those are the value sets that helps to create success in general,
because they're going to be forced to make decisions for other people, and if they are not used to making decisions prior to that, you know, years before, it becomes very difficult.
It's not reflexive. So that's the thing. It's not, if your point of base is, I think of myself first, then when you go into an environment where now you got to think about what's best for the patient, and then move concentrically outward, what's best for the family, what's best for the community, what's best for the organization, what's best for society. You notice in that concentric circle, you're not in the center. It's not what's best for me first. Your development is outside of that. So if you have an individual that all their first start point is themselves, they're going to be seriously challenged in order to be successful. They may become a doctor intellectually, but that won't mean they'll be successful in that field. If anything, they get into trouble.
When they get into trouble, it's bad when you're a doctor. It's really bad. You will fall hard.
Yeah, exactly. Because as they say in good old Spider-Man, he who given much is expected much. And the same thing is that then you also get, you're going to get the repercussions very much as well, because the responsibility is high. So yeah, so no, so this is the thing. So it's not a, oh, here's a checklist. No, it's going to require, if you're really serious about it, is a lot from the parent as well. Is that you have to also think about, hey, do I have the value sets that can promote success? Because again, in the end, it's still up to your child. Because your child can sit there and say, I don't want to do this anymore. Because that's what Khalid said. Khalid said to us, you know, I saw what you guys had to go through. I don't want to be a doctor. And now, you know, and we
were fine.
And we're like, yeah. And now some people are going to be like, you know,
we were like, fine.
How you let him be whatever he wants?
I don't want you to be a doctor anyway.
You need to be a doctor. You know what?
But years later, here we are.
It's his life, and that's the thing too. Is that in the end, just from our perspective of parenting, I mean, again, people can agree to disagree, because again, you can raise your child the way you want it. All I'm saying is that there's not one way, you know, because each child is different and unique. So that's the other thing. I truly believe you have to meet the child or young person where they are, and so that requires work. You know, it's not one size fits all. So with him, again, it's like, you know what, he'll land on his feet as long as it's where his head is right, his value says right, he has the work ethic stuff. Whether it be a bioengineer or he's gonna, you know, go into some other something else, we know that either way he's going to be successful, because he already has the skill set and the ethics and everything else that's going to support that.
All right, y'all. I think we've said enough.
Yeah, always say enough. Say too much.
Thanks, honey. We're going to the mall.
But if you're interested in this type of subject stuff, you can contact me for consultation.
Really?
No.
Really? Which reminds me, I'm waiting for my link for my consultation.
I'm waiting for
because I get a lot of questions for a bunch of stuff.
I'm waiting for a contract.
I'm supposed to get a link where you guys can be able to reach me if you want to for certain, you know, questions or answers, whether pertaining to social media or if you're wanting to ask me some parenting questions, hey, you're fine. But yeah, I am waiting for that link.
And I'm waiting for a contract and representation.
So look out for a link soon. It will usually, it will be in the description box.
Union.
Kenton. Bye. See you later. Oh, it's brutal out here, y'all. Brutal.
This is the summer Carolina heat because it's hot and humid.
Right.
Like
right.
Hot, you can't do hair frizzes. So.
See, that's why I like braids, because I don't have to worry about frizzy hair.
Frizzy hair when it's humid.
See, oh, there's a little breeze. There's a little breeze. This is what I'm wearing, by the way. And look at all this color in here. Look, look. Selling vacation. What? Nice. We are not here for clothes, but I like this color. Like, I've never worn anything in this deep blue. This is nice. Of course, I'm sure it's not cheap. This is Macy's. So, wow, $139. The day I used to wear a size 14. Wow. Those days. You want to give me something for my birthday coming up next month? This is what I want. I want a Martha Stewart pastel yellow cast iron pot. Because that's the kind of girl I am. These are a cute size. But yeah, if you live by yourself, this is definitely a cute size. But I think for me, the other size is a little bit more practical. See, look at all this good stuff. Look at all this good stuff. This is Habiba's heaven right here. They have a thing for minis. Like, okay, look at this. This is a normal waffle size waffle maker. See? Of course, pink is a nice color. Pink is a popular color. But then look at these adorable, like, what in the world are you cooking with this? Look at this. It's so tiny. I guess this is something I would give to, like, Miriam in her apartment or something, or her dorm room. Oh, these are like mini donut makers. Hilarious. Hilarious. How cute. How tiny. Like, really? Yeah, doesn't that have a teapot in there? It has a teapot in there. Oh, okay.
I don't want to open it.
So then we decided to go into Saks Fifth Avenue. Of course, they have a lot of designer goods in there. Items that I don't usually buy. We found these Balenciaga shoes, sneakers. Kenton was saying it looked like a banana. And can you believe it was like $1,000? I wish I could have had you hear the conversation because it was pretty funny. But they were playing such loud music, and YouTube will demonetize this video if I let the music go. So yeah, then they had like all these designer belts, a Valentino, you know. Kenton was making fun because he was like, no way would he wear those Versace belts. He is not wearing that. But I thought they were kind of cute. They're kind of pretty. And even though those, I believe, are men's belts, I think I could wear them. Don't you think? Would you wear it? Yeah, Kenton was like, nope, not for him. So then they have all these like designer shirts, and I think these are for like, you know, younger people, I think. I don't know. All right, so let's look at the dresses. This is more my lane. Here's dress number 1, this white lacy dress. Here's dress number 2, this dark floral. What do you think? And here's dress number 3, this red and lace dress, midi dress. I think I would actually wear this one in the middle because it looks like it would be flattering and it's thinning or slimming because of the color. All right, so then let's move over here. That's pretty, very pretty. That's very much me. I'm not sure I like the price tag, but it's nice. It's nice. Okay, here's some more dresses. Voila. Oh my God, look at these. This is really nice. This has got that Jackie O kind of style. And very, very nice, very elegant, a long dress, but you won't believe the price tag. This dress was literally $1,000. Storming so hard, raining so hard, y'all. And thankfully we are home. But this is how you know your husband is special. He's standing out here trying to save the plants.